she know they talk to us again. And the hippopotamus and the guinea they cause virus away.
This nigga just say. Next up, we're looking at FOLAKE by Boyspyce. Boyspyce, very, very, very exciting artist. Much more exciting than presumed from the first EP. The first EP kind of came in a way that like introduced us to him, yes, but almost does some form of damage because, I mean, some form of damage because damage seems like a very strong word, but damage in the sense of, oh, I don't think I can expect anything extra from this kid. I definitely didn't see him feel like introducing anything new to the sound. Yeah, he was coming just after the rollout of Magix, and it just felt like it's another variation of a pop artist that was coming from Ravens. And so it was easy to write off a lot of the brilliant moments that I even, again, Dreams is one of the best records out of the year last year. And I put it on my list as well because it was a fantastic moment. So all those moments can easily get drowned out because we have this perception with Mavens and their crew that it's a standard, and because it gets to the point where it's like probably the standard is way too high for their artists. But anyway, Boyspyce definitely grew on me and became a fantastic artist. Post the Maven album, I came out of that album being a bigger fan of his. I think he had stellar moments there, and I'm excited to see what he has to offer in the new year. A lot more rollouts now, a lot more singles that would obviously prioritize his artistry as opposed to like just feeding the Maven beast. But he's standing alone here. Let's see what he's saying on this new record, FOLAKE. Let's go.
FOLAKE don't pump us.
I can hear from the intro already. Bruh, I hope it's not going to be like the Kaid record, man. I mean, it is like the Kaid record. What am I saying? It's going to be like the Kaid record. So, like you just said, some Scatabula, some nursery, juvenile, but I hear it.
She don't get drive rappers, so she know they talk to us again. And the hippopotamus and the guinea they cause virus away.
This nigga just say, wait. Because I know he's about to give us a story. Because, again, I still credit him for being a very, very strong storyteller on a song like Dreams, right? But I think I heard something. Let me run it back just to confirm what I heard.
And the hippopotamus and the guinea.
This brother said, there's no way, bro. Nah. This brother said, and the hippopotamus. How are we saying these things? I understand being cheat, like trying to be funny and whatnot, but bro, and the hippopotamus? What does that even mean? Like, hippopotamus, like, I get it, like, you know what I mean? That's an animal, right? At least. But, and the hippopotamus. Oh my god, man. AFROBEATS, bro. This shit will fly, too. This will fly. Our bar is so, like, this shit will fly. It will fly, bro. It will fly, because it sounds sweet, too, on the song. He's singing it with the best nasal rendition you could ever hear. So, man, anyway, it is what it is. Let's hear it.
And
In the context of what he's saying, I kind of get it, though. Maybe he's trying to create a new slang for the boys or for the streets. Because he's saying this girl is talking about, they do runs. And Yawa don't gas. Basically, something has gone off, Sha. Is the context, or is the meaning rather behind is hippopotamus slang. So you can get a hint of what he's actually meaning. To be fair, it's not as crazy as the line as I thought. In the context, put it in the context of what he's saying, it low-key makes sense. Low-key. He's almost like he's creating a new slang here, because I've never heard this shit before.
And now she make my heart beat.
This sounds oddly familiar. Or at least the attempt that is trying to be made here. It sounds very oddly familiar. I get it. Listen, I'm not mad at him for doing this. You can hear the hook. You can hear the nature of this hook. You can guess what song I'm referring to. I'm sure at this point you've probably heard this hook. You're probably, I don't need to say it, but you can hear the hints. You can hear the attempts for the song. Hey, listen, I understand how this, like, it's part of understanding and studying music, right? Like, people study what's taking flights and study why they're taking flights. Studying why a song is taking flights is very important. And we already know why this song that has gone off to be one of the greatest Afrobeat songs of all time in terms of reach now. It's getting there. It's getting into those territories right now. It's having steam. Understanding the nature of those songs and going back to the drawing board, it's a smart thing. It's a smart thing to do. So credits to Boyspyce. I was about to call him FOLAKE. But credit to Boyspyce, man. It's definitely study, but I don't want it to be in a way that it's so easy to see through it. Kind of feels very gimmicky. It would look gimmicky to some, but I can understand it. And I can respect it still. What just happened there? I know he had a moment in the Maven album that was like, then I be the keys to be the jeans, I be the jeans, I be the. He had those moments, and I was like, you know, he had those moments, yeah. And I think he's about to do that again. Looks like he did that here again. I don't know. I don't know if I was a fan of that. Now that I hear it, I don't know if I was crazy about it. Okay. The guitar strings are beautiful. Okay. Why did that run remind me of One Day's Superwoman, rather? The harmonies reminded me of One Day on Superwoman. I gotta love you, casually. You know what I mean? It just reminded me of One Day, that moment right there. Not the worst of records. You know what? I can understand it. I respect it. I wholeheartedly understand the attempt here. I get it. Even though I don't think it's the best of directions you should be going for, I can't be mad. I'm sure he is at this point where he's kind of looking over at other artists on his roster and trying to find the solo moments that has catapulted to like the masses in a big way. And to be fair, even artists that has come after him, Bayani for instance, has caught a moment. So I can understand the aggression towards templating the song in a way that it has no other choice but to move. But it just feels like people are gonna see through it. In some instance, I feel like many people are gonna see through it. Like this is going to be just that kind of like, oh yeah, you can see the references to other kind of songs. You can see what he's trying to do, and I don't think it's a bad attempt. I don't even think it's a bad attempt either. And I think it's a matter of, okay, let's see how the market moves. Personally, I'm not too crazy about it. I still think it has potential for it to move because, again, it's a catchy tune, a very simple hook, and we all know why it's that simple. It's basically so simple to the point where a 5-year-old can do ta-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and that's what it is. And that's what is taking the songs crazy, the simplicity behind them. And he's going for that same direction here. I love the guitar runs, actually. Like, one thing that is kind of a little bit subtle and is in the background and consistent. I like it. The automatic, chromatic, ambiblatic, diplomatic, democratic, republican, that run, my G, like, Hey. Like, no, it was a little too like, yeah, man. Like in the other time he did it in the Maven album, I bit the keys, a bit the G's, the Japanese, but it was cool. It was like, this guy's about to bust my speakers. What's up? But this one, man, nah, it just felt too. Nah, it was like, it was doing too much. It was trying to like make too much of it. Again, I respect the attempt here. He's trying to create a memorable moment on the song, and that's what he has even done on his features on Overdose. You know him for if I enter the motto pim 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 pim, like production takes a whole different direction for you for that song, right? And I appreciated all those attempts. I think he's trying to find that identifier here in this song, but that one was not it. Like it didn't work for me.